Paulson, and I'm from the Wesleyan Springs Senior FCCLA chapter. And today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about mobile technology in education. So mobile technology includes devices such as cell phones, smartphones, tablets, e-readers, and iPods. Nearly every teenager and young adult owns at least one of these devices and spends a considerable amount of time on it every day. Unfortunately, a lot of the time spent on these devices comes when they should be focusing on something else, such as schoolwork, not on whatever they're doing on their device. Now, what would happen if education were moved to the device? Instead of teachers barking at students to put their devices away, what if they're encouraging students to get them out and use them? Mobile technology can be a great asset to education because it engages the current generation of students better than lectures or textbooks. It has everything that a student needs to learn, and it has apps that can be powerful new tools for learning. The first step in educating a group of students is gaining and maintaining the student's attention. This is often the most difficult part of teaching. If students aren't interested in the subject matter, they tend to find things that do interest them. And one thing that interests nearly every student is their mobile device. When students are bored in school, they often go straight to their device in search of entertainment. This is why mobile devices can be more engaging than classroom lectures and activities. Students just don't get bored with these devices. If education is centered around their mobile device, then they are essentially less likely to become bored with their education. Mobile devices have everything that students need to complete their regular coursework. If you're taking any type of multimedia class, one thing that you're going to need is a video editor. And this app called iMovie is a very capable movie editor. Now, this year for physics, we had to create a project or a video that demonstrated Newton's 3 laws of motion. So here I shot my demonstrations on the iPad, and then I used this app to overlay the text and explain how it demonstrates the different laws of motion. Another thing you'll need is an internet browser. And so this app called Google Chrome allows you to surf the internet or search for things on Google. So if you click in this top bar, it allows you to search for whatever you need to, or you could type a web address directly and go to whatever site you need to. For science, you'll need a periodic table, and this is what this app allows you to do. There's lots of different periodic tables on the App Store, but this is just a free one that I found. So you can go and you can click on all the different elements. So if you click on lithium, for example, its atomic number is 3, and then it gives you all the chemical properties that you need to know to complete whatever coursework you need. Now, carrying around books can be a nuisance at times with all the added weight, and so this is what iTunes U kind of helps to alleviate. So you can go on and you can see all these. I take a class online that's called Introduction to Statistics. And so I found my class on this, they have a store where you can go on and find different courses. So I found that on there. And it has everything that I need to complete my courses. So it has all the lectures taped on video. And then it has different PDF files to help explain the different content standards. And then it also has my homework on a PDF file, so I can access that through my iPad. If you're taking a literature type course or you just enjoy reading, then this is where the Kindle app will come in handy. So it works just like a normal book. You click on whatever book you want, and then you just scroll through the pages and you can read. Nothing too fancy about this app. For math or more complex math, you'll need a calculator, and this is what Pocket CAS helps you to do. So as you see, I have different equations graphed on here. But let's create a new equation. So we go down and click New Entry. And this one is 5x squared plus 3. So if I hit Draw, it'll graph the equation. And I can move around to get a better view of it. I can pinch it so I can see more. This is actually a lot more intuitive than the basic graphing calculator you get at school. Now, along with all these apps that you need to complete regular coursework, mobile devices also bring new advantages with them. One of these apps is called Khan Academy. Now, Khan Academy works by flipping the classroom. So that, and what that is is that teachers will go and they'll assign these videos as homework. These videos are just lectures explaining different concepts. And then so the students go home, they watch the videos, and then they come to school the next day, and the teachers help them with their assignments. So instead of the teacher lecturing throughout the class period, and then having students go home and try to figure out the problems by themselves, then the students can come to class where the teacher can help them figure out whatever problems that they may have. And there's lots of different topics that come with this. And this is just math, but you also have science, economics, and finance. I mean, the list goes on. Another new app that's come out recently is called QuizUp. Now, how QuizUp works, it's a trivia-based game. So you compete against different people from all around the world, and you try to answer the 6 or 7 questions and as fast as you can. The faster you answer them, and if you get them right, the more points you get. So as QuizUp has lots of different categories in it, even probably more than Khan Academy does. It has arts, business, geography, history. There's also an educational section. There it has different levels of math, spelling, word definitions. And when you go into these, as I mentioned before, you'll go on and you'll play against someone from a different place. And after a while, these can get really addicting because of the competition aspect of it. This competition just kind of fuels you to want to play more and more. And so if you could expand this educational to not only have these math areas, but also like meet different content standards at the state sets, this could be a very effective tool for education. So then you're making learning addictive, and I think that's where you want to be in education. I created this presentation as a part of my teaching and training class. In this class, we learn the basics of teaching, such as developing lesson plans and utilizing different teaching techniques. This project was an opportunity for us to explore an aspect of education that interested us, and it was an opportunity for us to learn more about it. So, to recap, mobile technology can be a powerful tool for education. Mobile technology can get students interested faster and keep students interested longer than traditional ways of teaching. The mobile devices that students have everything that they need to complete their regular coursework. These devices also have apps that can provide students with effective new tools for learning. Mobile technology is the future of education, so might as well start learning about it and embrace its potential.
You're right on.